Hello and welcome. I am the Bearded Warrior and this is episode 29, my attempt at a hardcore Nuzlocke on Pokemon Violet. The rules are to the right, but just a recap. I can only catch first new encounter in each new route that I enter. I must play in set mode. My team level cannot exceed the gym leader's ace Pokemon prior to a battle starting, and if a Pokemon is knocked out, can only be used for the remainder of the game. So in the last episode we were able to successfully take on Team Star's fighting crew and defeat Aria for the final Team Star member. However, that did come with some casualties and we lost one of our long-term friends, Madeline Squawkabilly. May you rest peacefully with your other comrades. And we also lost Tatsugiri, the Dragon Water type, which is basically a baby Palkia. And we're a little bit sad with that because it's not a Pokemon I've tried out. I did rip on its design a little bit, but with a special attack like that, it would have been very interesting to see what he could have brought to the table. So as you can see, we've got everyone up to level 61 in preparation. Quick team recap on who we're going to go forward with. So we've got Trudy, the King Gambit, Jake, the Skeledirge, Gina, the Clodsire, Vivian, the Baxcalibur, Raymond the Iron Treads, and Karen the Tinkaton. One thing we are going to do is we're going to take an item off of our X. We're going to borrow this and give it to Gina purely for the reason of the fact that Gina's got a very special role. So at this stage in the game, we have three decisions to make. We can go to the Pokemon League, we can take on Cassiopeia, so Pokemon League, Cassiopeia, or we have Arvin. Now I'm going to leave this up to the comments section. We are going to start with Cassiopeia. Now Cassiopeia and Arvin are both level 63. However, Cassiopeia has a little goon you have to battle before you get to take on Cassiopeia, which we'll see in a second when we head over here. The thing that I'm going to ask in the comments section is whether or not we take on the storyline for the main sort of Area Zero storyline. Now I am not planning to do it just now, but if I get an overwhelming support in the comment section, then definitely something we might add to the video. But the plan is take on Cassiopeia's little person, take on Cassiopeia, and then see where we're at for Arvin. That may be another video, but oh, what are you doing here? Sup, BW? Aw, come on, the name's Clive, remember? Actually, no. It's time for me to bring this little performance to an end. Allow me to reveal my true identity. Haha! Oh no, it was the director all along. I do apologize for deceiving you with my disguise. In truth, the boy you knew as Clive was none other than the director of the UVA Academy, Mr. Clavel. Yep. What? But my disguise was perfect. Although now that I think about it, I did neglect to keep up my youthful act on a few occasions. That must have been what gave me away. Regardless, there's still one more astonishing truth I must reveal to you. The true identity of Cassiopeia, the big boss of Team Star, was me all along. Nope. Honest to goodness. When you heard Cassiopeia over the phone, that was actually a pre-recorded voice. I put it off using one of those high-tech gizmos. Oh yes, it was very clever. So Master BW, now that you know I'm the big boss, that means there's just one thing left to do. Face me in one final showdown to decide it all. So we're going to take on him. Yeah, like I said, I've got probably about 3 episodes left in this series, depending on how things go. Oh, hello Rangaroo. Depending on how things actually go. I am Cassiopeia of Team Star. With this battle, I will finally bring Operation Starfall to an end. Yeah, depending on how things go, we're looking at probably about 3 episodes. Oh, you used yawn. Oh no, I used my turn to use this. Yeah, probably got 3 episodes left in us before we end the series, and then I'm going to be going to America for 2 weeks, so we will be taking a small break from that. If I've not said it already, I'm not sure if I literally just said it, but if you would like, if you're enjoying the content and you're not already, feel free to subscribe, it will be massively appreciated. And also drop a like in the video and any comments in the comment sections of things that you would like to see going forward. Once we get back from, and I say we, I mean me, when I get back from America, we're going to be starting to do 2 different series, playing, sort of running in tangent with each other. The first is going to be the Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke that I've spoke about, and that'll be the main sort of thing following in the Pokemon Nuzlocke tradition. The second thing, I'm going to hopefully get some comments to decide, yep, 2 comments, 1 video, whether or not we should start a Pokemon, no, not Pokemon, I'm watching Pokemon so my brain's there, whether or not we should start a Minecraft survival world. It will not be, it'll just be a Minecraft playthrough survival game. It's not going to be a full-on or a Stranded Deep survival. Stranded Deep's a game that I've really enjoyed, so if you'd like to see me go through that, given some hints and some ways to play it, if you're a fan of it, then please comment below and let me know which one you want. You've got about two and a bit weeks to make a decision, so really looking forward to the feedback on that one. Okay, so as you've seen, we're kinda doing okay just now. We now need to be smart about the decisions we make. So we're hoping here that he's not going to set up an Aura Veil, as Aura Veil will protect him. Okay, a Blizzard, we eat those, and now we torch you because you're 4 times weak to this. And then because he's not got Aura Veil, his Poltergeist should not stand a chance should he choose to go to that next. Oh, I knew you would go to Poltergeist. And a Shadow Ball. And because of the stones, we shall just wipe your team clean. Now, this is the biggest and only problem that we've come across, which is going to be your main Pokemon, which is a Quaquaval. No, I would. Oh, we're not allowed to switch, so ignore that. To think that I, Cassiopeia, will be backed into a corner like this. Yes, I believe it. Okay, now Quaquaval is terrifying. What we're betting on is that Quaquaval is going to go for his Aqua Step, which means now am I right in saying he's going to Terralicize, so while we're watching that beautiful animation, am I right in saying Quaquaval am I right in thinking Quaquaval is a physical? Do take a step back please, this may get dangerous. Is a physical attacker mainly? Yes, you are an attacking beast, so we're going to need some form of defense up against it. It's going to probably use its Ice Spinner now. We cannot survive an Ice Spinner, but what we can do is start looking at our defenses. Okay, so you're quite defensive, but you're also an attacking beast. What about you? What's your defense like? You've got better special defense, of course you do. Okay. Let's go into you just now, so you can eat the ice. I hope we eat the ice, to be fair. This is probably the most nerve-wracking moment, because I'm not even sure what's going to happen here. What's that? Jeez. Okay. I know I don't have the speed advantage here. Okay. I'm going to risk that it's going to go for it again. I just really hope it is going to use its Aqua Step. Okay, that's good. Okay, now if I could trust that your defense would survive this, I'd maybe go for some poison cheese. I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do. We'll go for a safe swap again, and my health's one off full. If I'm going to take a hit, it's now. Let's try it. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. Come on, get the poison. Get the poison. Ah, come on. You could have landed the poison. Okay, let's go into you. Because you're not going to use water against something you're going to heal. There's no way. Okay, and I'm sorry that this is going to be one of these battles, but you know what, sometimes in order not to lose a friend, we need to try and play the odds and try and benefit ourselves. Yep, you're going to use Aqua Step, I know you are. You had to, so you're going to defeat him. Come on, poison. Do you just not like getting poisoned? Okay, let's go into you again. I know this is probably risking a critical hit, but 2 of the 3 moves he can use don't really work on me, so. But it guarantees that he's going to use his Aqua Step next. As soon as I go into my starter, it's almost guaranteed. You know what, let's just go for it. Let's just go for the kill. Let's go for it. At this point, it's all or nothing with this attempt. Okay, that'll hurt a lot more because we took her out. There we go. Director Clavel is down. I do not enjoy that at all. How strong you have grown. Well now, Master BW, it seems you've grown quite splendidly over the course of your treasure hunt. And here once again, I must apologize. I am not actually Cassiopeia. Through Clive and myself being the same person was no lie. Mind you, Cassiopeia's true identity remains hidden, but I believe I can hazard a guess at who they may be. That's why I sought to spare you from having to confront them in battle. Their sorrow should not be yours to bear. However, Cassiopeia has settled on a course of action and is determined to see it through. I do not imagine any ordinary student could hope to stand a chance against them and win, so I challenge you to battle to test your skill. If you had lost, it would have fallen to me to bring down Cassiopeia. Such was my resolve, but it turns out you are as strong as you are kind. If anyone has a chance at saving that poor child, it is surely you. As an educator, it shames me to burden one of my students with such a task, but please defeat Cassiopeia, take on the big boss of Team Star and win. Yup, I can do that. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, I leave this in your hands. You there, what do you think you're doing? Ah, Mrs. Time. A pleasure to see you. It's no pleasure at all, Mr. Clavel. I've come here to investigate reports of an illicit battle on school grounds, and what do I find? Why, the director of the academy himself, facing off against one of our students, no less. What were you thinking? No, if I could just explain, you see, it was rather a sad tale. Oh, spare me, your excuses reek worse than the stunk he's behind. A stunk he's behind? Ahem. Remember, the big boss asked us to meet him in the schoolyard after dark. I am counting on you, Master BW. You'll write a letter of apology to the students and faculty at once, and I'll be reporting this to the chairwoman of the school board. Make no mistake. Good gracious, no, anything but I implore you. Okay, so now we need to decide how we're going to do this. Our team's been healed up. Our berries have been... Okay, so we're going to be taking on Cassiopeia. Maybe. I think... Yeah, we're fine with the level. One level's not going to... I think we'll get to that level through the battle. I think I may just add a healing, like I really don't know how to play this off, to be fair. But let's go to the schoolyard and see how this goes. BW. Well, I wonder who you may be. Thanks for coming. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. This must come as quite a shock to you. The big boss Cassiopeia. They were both me all along. When I saw you make quick work of those Team Star lackeys outside the school, the idea for Operation Starfall suddenly came to me. My skills let me get a hold of as much LP as I want, so I decided to use that to tempt you into helping me out. After the operation started, I kept an eye out as a member of the supply unit, and I had you battle the bosses on my behalf, all for the goal of defeating me and putting an end to Team Star once and for all. But still, there's a part of me that wants Team Star to live on. I can't just roll over and let you win without putting up a fight. This is the final showdown. Are you ready? Yeah, let's go for it. Thanks. Sorry to keep you. Letter of apology, Miss Time had her. Preparations took longer than expected. That voice. Are you Clive? Penny. So it was you after is that you, Cassiopeia? In the flesh. I've a task for you, Clive, if you'll accept. I want you to record what happens next, so I can send a video to Team Star. They need to see the outcome of this battle for themselves. Okay, will do. So now we're taking on the actual Cassiopeia. Then allow me to introduce myself properly. I'm the big boss of Team Star. The name's Cassiopeia. No, Penny. Now bow down before the overwhelming might of Team Star's founder. And Penny is a EV star. So we're going to start with Karen. I won't hold back in this battle. I'll stay true to Team Star's code. I would hope for nothing less. Now this is a tanky Pokemon. So let's just start by being a little bit cheesy. And then let's see. Baby doll eyes, of course. Not cool. Considering you're such a defensive monster already, that's just not cool. Alright, come on, critical hit. Come on, Karen. Karens don't take that nonsense. I'm giving you one more chance to. There we go, see now you're going down. Oh, he's doing something dodgy. Dark Pulse, interesting. Interesting choice of move. Unfortunately, Tinkaton was too much, and I predict the Flareon. I mean, we eat Flareons, so. No, I don't actually know the Flareon, like any of the other Pokemon's moveset apart from the Sylveon, who is elite. And they are quite scary. What just happened? Okay, we are not faster than that, so we cannot eat more fire. Oh, that's a little concerning, but you can eat fire. And this should force out a Vaporeon after this. Yeah, we can eat that. If you don't mind, I'd like you to stop. You're gonna knock yourself out. Depending on what you plan to send out, let's just torch song this. Oh, of course, Flash Flyer. Oh, well, that could be dangerous. Oh, Fire Spin. That was silly of me. That was very silly. That could have been a lot more dangerous than it was. Thankfully, I did not pay, touchwood, for it. Of course you're going to send out a Vaporeon. Why wouldn't you send out a Vaporeon in this situation? And once again, we have no way to deal with a water type. What we can do is anticipate what he's going to do. Let's see what you have in your back pocket. Okay, baby doll eyes, interesting. You all have baby doll eyes. That would be like the common theme here. If that's the best thing you've got, you're in trouble. It'd actually be good to keep a hold of you. I would love to be able to. You know what, actually, let's just Sludge Wave and see what you're going to do. More baby doll eyes, that's what I was hoping. So, I'm just thinking, we've got a fit. That did nothing. Okay. Cool. So you're obviously faster, which is rude. Check my speed. 47. Okay, well, you know what? You're going to be faster. Who have we still got? We've got Leafeon. Yeah, let's just bring out someone else to do some damage. Don't know what you're going to do to Karen, but we'll find out. Aurora Beam. Could have anticipated some ice coming. And because I am cheesy, we fake you out. And I'm hoping We've got to play rough hands first here. Sorry about that. Okay, so we've got Jolteon coming out next. Jolteon's kind of a one-trick pony. So theoretically, you could beat everybody, but let's just. Jolteon could have a few tricks. Oh, what is this baby doll eyes nonsense? And that is you out the picture. And second but not least, last. So we're going to go into Vivian. I feel like Vivian deserves a moment here. To be fair, that was a hit. That was a hit and a half. Why are you not knocked out? Like scissor. Okay, interesting. We will definitely not be using Vivian for our final battle, so we will take that damage. And Sylveon is last, so Sylveon will almost guaranteedly use Moonblast here. Like, I am 90% positive it's going to use Moonblast. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to swap into, because we resist everything that he has. Time to Terralicize, shine bright like the starry sky and become who you really want to be. My V-Power will crush you into stardust. Very unlikely, but I look forward to your attempt. We do. We really do. Oh no, oh. Oh. That was not okay. Oh. Does anybody have a special attack? A special defense? Okay. What just happened? How is that even a thing? Oh, I'm in trouble. That's what you can do, I'm in trouble. Stop using Moonblast. Okay, that's fine. Let's get some damage first. Let's fake out. Okay, this needs to be a one shot, otherwise we're in big trouble. Okay, he's going to use Baby Doll Eyes, I'm actually okay with that. I'm actually okay with that. That's fine, that gives me another chance. Okay, we don't appreciate that. But you're not going to appreciate this. Yep, you need to try and keep me down. But I ain't going to let you keep me down. Oh, thank God. Oh, that was terrifying. Did not expect to do that much damage just on a resistance. Oh, wait, no, it was neutral. Mental damage here, Phil. It's all over now. And cue dialogue. It's finally over, guys. It's done. We're done here. I think we should call it quits. Hold up. Are you saying we should break up the team? You gotta be joking. We got carried away with Operation Star. Now everything's gone out of hand. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you round up a bunch of bullies in the courtyard and make a show of learning them some manners. But we didn't even fight them in the end. We didn't do anything wrong. Indeed, merely did we declare our intentions to battle tooth and nail should the villains persist in their tyrannous operations. 'Twas a bloodless victory, we assure you. Yeah, they didn't even send out their Pokemon, they just blubbered and apologized a whole lot. Harfits must have spooked them good. But the bullies made a huge stink about what went down, and they ended up leaving the academy. Our plan backfired epically, there's no way we're getting off scot-free. I guess you're right. That little stunt might have put us up to the creek. I'll fix this mess on my end, just leave it to me. What are you saying? I'm the one who started Team Star, I dragged you all into this, so I take responsibility for everything. Oh, noble and kind boss, you cannot. Now that the bullies are gone, you should start going to school again. Oh yeah? And what about you? I can't go back. Why? There's no reason for you to stay shut in your room anymore, right? All I can say to you guys is thanks. Even though we've never met in person, you were all so kind to me. Stop right there, BB. What are you talking about? Talking like we'd never speak again. I need to go and take care of some things. Pretty, speak to us. What is thine intent? Hey, big boss, answer us. Bye-bye, guys. Thanks for everything. And with that, Team Star has fallen. Thanks for everything, BW, and you too, Clive. I'm glad I could see this through to the end. I guess this is it for Team Star and me too. Hold that thought, Miss Penny. I'd like to check something with you first. Check what? Why resort to something like Operation Starfall if you're the big boss of Team Star? Was there any other way to handle this? I tried to tell the bosses that we were done once before, but they still didn't quit. Why not simply order them to? Our code states that no one in Team Star has the right to order people around. I could ask them to do stuff, but I could never order them. So it's back to the code once again. The bosses must have taken it very seriously. They did. That's why I knew I could use it to force Team Star to disband. Because the boss would do anything the code required of them, even leave the team. Yes, and according to the code, they had to accept any challenge made to them. Thus the idea for Operation Starfall. Cassiopeia, let me ask you one last thing. What does Team Star know? What do your friends in the team mean to you? They're my greatest treasure. Splendid. Thank you for apprising me in the situation, Miss Penny. What? Now, young lady, there's something I should very much like to discuss with you. Hey, quit the old geezer act, Clive. You're creeping me out. Indeed. Well then, before we talk any, allow me to reveal my own secret identity. Haha. Director Clavel? Just as Cassiopeia was your disguise, the boy you knew as Clive was mine. But why? I need a way to talk to Team Star on equal terms. Shouldn't do to shy away from speaking their mind to teachers after all, much more when faced with the director of the academy. But when did I even start? Wasn't the outfit a bit much? Plus I have some big feelings about that wig. Well that's quite enough of that for now. Everyone, why don't you come out? Huh? Yo, big boss, long time no see. Momo. More like long time no meet, right? I mean, we only found out your real name just now. Millie. Verily is thy long-hidden countenance a sight for sore eyes, my lady. Atticus. So, I heard your real name is Penny? How have you been this whole time? What? We found you at last. You have no idea how worried we've been. Harry. I called her Addie. Oops, it's Eddie. Okay, gang, on the count of 3. 1, 2. Hasta la vista, Cassiopeia. And hello, Penny. So that's going to wrap up the Team Starfall storyline for us. Once it actually wraps up, now then, Miss Penny, and each of you young bosses as well. On behalf of the Academy, I have something I would like to say to Team Star. You all have my sincerest apologies. Come again? As director of the Academy, I let you down. My handling of your situation was a dismal fail. Why? You all told me about your reason for forming Team Star and about your subsequent actions. Ever since my first days as director, all I ever experienced of the Academy is an environment blessedly free from bullying. But I now know that this peace was built on the backs of your hurt and anger, and, of course, your immense courage in putting things right. And so I'll get straight to the conclusion. The Academy orders for Team Star to disband, and my threat to expel those who did not obey are hereby revoked. Does that mean what I think it means? Indeed, Team Star can continue to exist, should that be your wish. Ooh, Penny, this isn't great. Now we can all stay together. Oh, my heart is good deal with gay. But I betrayed all of you. You mean Operation Starfall? Director Clavel told us about it. As far as we heard, you only went through with it to save us from getting expelled. You were just worried about us, right? Not like we'd ever chuck the team just because someone told us to, after all, in our style. I can't even begin to imagine how you must have feared for us, my lady Penny. Sorry for making you worry, BB. We're all okay now. But even so... Hold on, everyone. I have more to say. As previously stated, the requirement for Team Star to disband has been revoked. However, there are still unsettled matters to discuss. Allow me to provide a few examples. Your protracted truancy, your brazen customization of school uniforms, your unauthorized usage of academy equipment, your reckless modification of jeopardizing Pokemon on photo-powered vehicles. Need I go on? Your flagrant disregard for schools can simply not be overlooked. Thus, a punishment, you will all be required to engage in community service. Community service? Yes, specifically I'll be asking you to manage the STTs, and that stands for Star Training Centers. They shall be facilitated for cultivating Pokemon trainers' talents. I plan for the Academy to found them in collaboration with the Pokemon League. The idea came to me when I saw Master BW battling his way through your bases. The basic construction as well as the team, the battles tactics employed by the students in Team Star were remarkably unique and creative. I would ask for you to continue your activities, but henceforth as STC staff members, using your former bases as training facilities. And that is some of it. Does anyone have any concerns? No, it sounds like fun, so I don't see how this is anything but a win-win. This may be a weird thing to say, since STCs are supposed to be a punishment and all, but you should totally join in too, Penny. 'Tis true, we would be most happily with you by our sides, my lady. We can go to school together, that way if anything happens, we'll be there to protect you. We're already talking about how great it'd be to have both Team Star and school in our lives. This would be a sweet deal for us. So what you say? You guys? BW, what do you think? Go for it. But no need to give a response right this moment, Miss May. Do take your time to decide. For now, at least, I think a little group should go their separate ways. And not to say you should break up Team Star after all. I simply meant time to leave. Master BW, please stop by my office later if you would. And with that, we've defeated Team Star once and for all officially. Thank you everybody for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. But until next time, Bearded Warrior, over and out.